Hello, this is Harriet Grayson, your host and producer of Community Culture Showcase. In late 2012 into 2013, I produced a documentary, Aftermath. This was a look at the destruction and rebuilding of Misquamicut Beach in Rhode Island. It was reflective of a huge storm that settled in our area and actually starts in the Caribbean and made its way up in the end of October of 2012. What made it so unusual was, number one, it was so late in the hurricane season. So for us in Rhode Island, it was actually a good thing in terms of having less people to deal with. But in terms of other places where it struck, going from the Caribbean into making land in South Jersey, and then moving up the coast into New York, and then across Connecticut, and then into Rhode Island. The storm also broke off and went headed north, where it did also a great deal of destruction. More than 230 people lost their lives, most of them in the Caribbean, but well over 100 here in the United States. When it made landfall, it went from being a hurricane to more of a tropical storm. But that was merely an illusion in terms of its destructiveness and actually how deadly it was. So we got this idea that it was going to be a hurricane. It's downgraded. The National Hurricane Service then downgrades it to a tropical storm. But the immenseness of it, it was 1,100 miles. It was the largest storm on record, and exposed a great many people since it hit South Jersey into New York City, allowing so many people to die. And most of the people that actually did die were people who drowned. They simply did not get the message about evacuation, or they didn't take it seriously enough, and with grave consequences. So I presented this documentary as a way of telling people and giving them an education about the dangers that Mother Nature actually presents itself. So I want you to sit back and listen and enjoy in a certain way as a learning experience about Aftermath, a documentary about the destruction and rebuilding in Misquamicut Bay and all of the things that happened. Some 6 feet of sand were pushed off from this enormous storm onto Atlantic Avenue, which is the commercial hub of Misquamicut Beach. Many houses were damaged, businesses completely destroyed, and the infrastructure having to be completely remade. So sit back and listen and watch Aftermath. Thank you.